Alright everybody, let's do this last leg of Bleak Falls Barrow. We're almost there. Alright, this Draugr here, I remember the very first time I came through this dungeon or crypt or whatever you want to call it. Man, this guy gave me the blues. I wasn't expecting him to hit quite so hard. Now, I mean, he's a level Draugr and everything, but that two-handed sword, he wields it effectively, so I've learned pretty much just to stay out of his way. If I can get my familiar or Uthgar to draw his attention, that's far preferable to letting him hit me with that darn thing. He's pretty beastly with that. Nothing compared to the Death Lords you meet later, but especially at an early level, this guy, he does work. Notice how much my one-handed skill has gone up just being in here. Just in this one dungeon alone. Alright, there's a chest up here. I think it's another apprentice one if I remember right. Awesome display of my lock-picking prowess there. Alright, let's move on to the next part. One of these swinging blade traps. I believe you can just sprint through this thing in one shot. There's once again another chain pull to stop it so it doesn't kill your follower. Now notice all the hanging bombs in here. There are actually quite a few of them. At least 4 or 5. Like when you hit them, instead of a spot of blood, you get a puff of dust. It's awesome. And if you see that little hanging bomb up there, see if I can let it whittle those guys down some. Watch Uthgar put the killing blow on this dude. And if I can get him to come down the little ramp right there. Being zombies, of course, they're stupid enough to run through fire. Get off it. Get off. That's what I'm talking about. Uthgar's such a beast. I need to set her up with a sword and shield. Most definitely. ASAP. Need to level up a one-handed sword that she would equip or prefer over her two-handed weapon. Alright, and there's a potion, or... yep, potion in here. And then, that's all the loot I've ever found in this area. I would think that up here at the top of the ramp there would be something off in a corner, but there's not. Alright, so fast forward to where we use the golden claw. Assuming that's a bear and a butterfly and an owl, maybe? I don't know. Whatever. Alright, and this leads to the final chamber. This essentially is a boss battle. I like the way they did this. Flying bats and howling wind and vaulted ceiling. It's pretty cool. Here we go. Our first shout. Dun da da! Let's go take care of Doofus over here, and then we can get out of here. One thing I've never tried is pickpocketing this guy for the Dragonstone. I don't know if it's even possible. Now this weapon that he has, every time I've ever come through here, I don't know if there's any exceptions. I don't think so, because I've been through this area. Well, I can't count it on 2 hands. I know that. And he's always had a frost weapon, an ice weapon, every time. But you are basically guaranteed to get an enchanted weapon of some sort here. I can take this to the enchanting altar there in Dragon's Reach and break it down, and then put that enchantment on the axes that I am using. There's our Dragonstone. War Axe of Cold. Poison over here, Soul Gem. See what the chest gives us. Alright, enchanted bow too. It's time to go. What's funny is the little chest that's on the other side of the ledge has this hidden door. Usually has better stuff in it than the master chest for me, for some reason. Grab this chest. There'll be some flowers on that little altar over there. I guess that's an altar. Now let's take a look. We are playing on Legendary here. I wanted to show you my settings. It cuts down on the freezing on my PlayStation 3. I disable the random saves, or the timed saves, and then I just keep save on travel and disable everything else. And I notice I have less lag and freezing problems than I would otherwise. And we go back and forth between stamina and health. Carry on our build, making this Berserker type character. Let's go ahead and get some offense. Sink as many points in this as I can. Now this will make a big difference, especially on my power attacks. Be less delay before the power attacks start, and of course you'll swing faster. And with axes, and especially if you're going to be using maces, that's really, really important. Alright. So this is where I'm at so far with that. And we can go. And I guess the next one will be on fighting the dragon. I will catch y'all later.